Hello, so in today's video I want to show how to create a really simple geometric stylized truck, obviously using Maya. And this is going to be a little bit different than the normal videos because I'm going to be creating this specifically in Maya, and I'm not going to be using Substance Painter or Zbrush or anything like that. I'm going to strictly do the whole thing in Maya and then just render it in Maya. Obviously I'm going to start by using a cube and then just starting out using symmetry on, so that it's a bit easier to work with, so that the changes I do on one side happen on the other side. So because this is going to be relatively low poly, I'm going to pretty much keep it really simple. So just using some of the polygon primitives and using those to create the main shape, and keeping it as low poly as I can. So even the wheels I decided to create to keep them really low poly and almost like faceted, so that it fits with the style that I'm going for. Essentially I wanted to look like almost like a toy, like a really low poly stylized truck, that it looks like the materials look almost like plastic. That's kind of what I'm going for here. So I'm just going to extrude the windows a little bit, and then I'm going to do the same thing for the wheel. Again, I'm going to keep it super low poly and just really geometric, because that's kind of what I want to do with the final result. As you saw at the beginning of the video, there was a turntable. Keeping it really low poly, like I said. So I just want to reduce the geo here and just clean up some of the bad geometry that I had. And I'm just going to duplicate the wheel to the other side and then reuse it for the back as well. And here I'm going to add just an extra piece that's connecting the wheel with the actual vehicle, and then I'm going to move that up a little bit. And again, I'm just reusing some of the pieces and keeping it really geometric. Even the windshield is going to be really low poly, the windows here. I think I'm pretty close here to being done with the actual model. So again, I wanted to keep it really low poly and just really geometric. And the last thing I'm going to do is just add a little bit more variation to the actual container here. Then use this piece so that it looks like that's where the door for the back opens. And now what I'm going to do is pretty much combine some of the pieces and make sure that they are on both sides as well. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to create materials for the actual render. So I'm not going to UV map this or texture it really. What I'm going to do is create an Arnold material. So here in the hypershade. I'm going to create a material using the AI standard, and I'm going to apply it to the pieces that I want. So I'm going to make a few different materials, and I'm not going to apply any textures to them. I'm just going to use just going to change some of the settings and the colors for these and apply it into the pieces. So I'm making a few different materials. I'm going to make one for the main paint of the vehicle here. I'll keep that as an orangey type of color. Then I'm going to make the window, which is pretty much going to be just a reflective material really. Alright, and now I'm going to make a floor piece so that there's lighting being casted on. And I'm going to change the color just a little bit for the floor. And then add an Arnold light and open the Arnold render view. This is just to preview your changes live as you're making them in Arnold. So I'm just going to make a few changes, mostly to the color. I think the rubber might need some work. Maybe the white paint's too bright, so I'm going to reduce that. So again, like a render like this doesn't really require UVs or really texturing because it's a really simple type of render. So I'm adding another light to the scene. I'm just going to reduce the intensity and rotate it a little bit just because I just wanted a bit more of a hard shadow under the vehicle. That's why I just added an extra light for that. I just thought that was the easiest way to do that here. And then I'm just kind of rotating it and looking at the render view for Arnold. Then I'm just going to open the Maya renderer and change the output for the image. So that I'm just setting it to a 1080 size, so it's just higher resolution, and I'm going to render that as pretty much my final. One thing I'm going to do is just going to pull these out just a little bit more so that there's more like ambient occlusion and just change in the silhouette slightly. It's not much, but it's going to be just a little bit more. And then I noticed that for the headlights, something was attached to the metallic, so I'm just going to remove that from that. And I'm going to change it to more like a red color as well. So that's pretty much it for this. It's a really simple render. It's like a really stylized, almost toy looking like render in Maya. That way. And then the final turntable, I took this into Marmoset Toolbag just because it's easier. It doesn't look as good in my opinion as the Maya render, but I just wanted to show it off as a turntable so you guys get an idea what the final model looked like. So if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Do you see this environment right here? I made this really quickly using Maya, Zbrush, Substance Painter, and Substance Designer, and Unreal Engine. You too can make something like this really easily and in a short period of time. To make an environment like this one, all you have to do is make a few simple props, put them together in Unreal, and then simply add some lights and you're pretty much done. So hey, this is only a 45-second ad, so there's not enough time for me to cover everything. So click on the link below now and I will show you exactly how I made this environment. The best thing about learning how to make an environment like this one is that you can simply use the same techniques to pretty much make any other type of environment. Oh, and by the way, you don't need to be an expert already in order to learn how to make something like this. You can follow along without any prior knowledge. I will be showing you the basics on how to use Maya, ZBrush, Substance Painter, Substance Designer, and Unreal Engine, so you can follow along without any issue. Like I said, this is a very short video, so I don't have enough time to explain everything. So click on that link below and I will show you exactly how this is done. And by the way, I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this for, so click on that link now so you don't miss out.